Hey, hello, and welcome, everybody. This is Catherine Perry, the Big Vision Coach, and today is Commanding Cashathon Day, Commanding Cashathon Day, and I always get so excited about this. This is probably one of my favorite times of the week. Because I get to really join with you and create something even greater. So we're going to get started. One, I want to say, if you have not had a chance to tune in to the Daily One Commands, tune in to the Daily One Commands. If you are watching on YouTube, if you're watching through the TOC Money Mindset Mastery Group, or on my other Facebook page, the One Command, Master Your Money Mindset, all the videos are there. Start following them. I've been doing this since January 31st, and people are loving this. And what the idea is, if you remember the old Unity word of the day, we used to see these commercials and stuff, but it would be, hey, here's the word today. Here's the idea today, so that we have a new focus for our personal growth. So we have something to help support us in our hopes, wishes, and desires. And that's what we are doing today. So what is today? What is today? Say it with me. It's Commanding Cashathon Day, Commanding Cashathon Day. And so what are we commanding for? Cash, money, honey. Absolutely. And we have a filter. We always have a lens that we like to look at whatever it is that we're commanding for. And so here's what we're going to be using today. Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. Napoleon Hill. I mean, he is the OG. And when it comes to this mindset and wealth prosperity, but tune into that. Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. And in commanding wealth, and a lot of people talk about this, they talk about when you're thinking about consciousness, it's hard to know what your level of consciousness is. What you actually see is the evidence around you. What you're seeing are the results of your thoughts. What you're seeing is the results of your actions. And I was thinking about this today, and I always tune in and go, well, what's a good metaphor? What's a good way to think about this? And I'm going to be showing my age a little, but I don't know if you've ever gone to a casino. But back in the olden days when I was a young girl, way back then, when you went to the slot machines, which is not the best use of your casino time, but go to casino. I loved the slot machines, and I loved that moment of putting in, whatever it was. I loved the penny slots as much as the dollar slots, right? I kind of like that. I like that, holding this concentration. And then what would happen is the money would drop when you won, and you'd hear that and it go ding, 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 ding. And you would see the results of all your, effort. And if you put in a penny, you got a jackpot of pennies. You didn't get a jackpot of dollar bills. You would take the pennies and go to the cage, and they would, trade it out for you. And I started realizing, it's like, wow, I win bigger and faster when I play with quarters and dollars. And so I always made sure that I played the dollar slots, and I won bigger. And so I could think about, like, hey, I'm putting the dollar in, and I'm watching this, I'm watching the wheels. I'm in this positive expectancy. And then what would happen? King. and it would go, right? And it would, you'd hear the clatter, and then there would be the bells, and it would be a real experience. Now, I don't know if you've been to the casino in the last 15 years or so. It's horrible. You go, you give them your money, and you get a little plastic card, and then you slip the card in, and it doesn't matter if you won 50 cents back on the dollar you just put in, or $1,000. It goes ching-a-ling, ching, 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 ching-a-ling, ching, 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 ching. And so, pardon me, what that does is this sets up your mind to go, I don't know. I don't even know what are the rules here. This is confusing. I mean, I'm looking at this and what the win was matches nothing on what they told me it would be, right? And then it's creating this irregular pattern and giving you these dopamine hits through the ching 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 ching, and you go, oh, did I win something? Oh, did I get something? And then you go, oh, that's what I got. I better effort some more. And if that's not a metaphor for what we're doing with in an ordinary level of consciousness and what we're being trained to do in this capitalistic society, right? And capitalism is very different than, it's gone off to a whole other level to where the humans are the capital now, and your labor and debt slavery, and that's a whole other thing. But what do? We go effort, effort, effort. Then we might get a check or we might get an automatic deposit, and we're very removed. And then what this does mentally and emotionally too, here we're wanting to command into this infinite universe, and we're being told to hold these thoughts, right? What are our thoughts? Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thoughts, when we really don't have anything anchored to it. Okay. So what we want to create, what we want to command for, is really not money itself, but the evidence. We want to see the value, because what do we really want? We want agency, right? We want to know that if we're putting our time, attention, effort towards something, it's going to give us a return, right? And then we get into the, well, I worked before to get that. I guess I have to work some more. And guess what? That's not even true. But if you could think about mental effort and your intention and holding that space, well, there's really no difference. Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought, not of effort, not of labor. Now, I labor. I work in my business. You know why? Because I'm a workaholic. I love this. But I have to, the big shift for me was realizing that I'm going to create from a state of being and hold that evidence before, before fact. Hold evidence before fact. And so how do we do that? We're going to create a field of gratitude and appreciation. When you see all those credits, what is it? The fifth element, right? When I see all of my credits there for the day, for the month, or whatever, I feel good. I feel happy. I'm so grateful. Yes, the money's here. How about you? Anybody love payday? Remember, I haven't worked a regular job in a long time, but payday was always my favorite day. And what I discovered was, and what I have to consistently keep getting reminded of, is I'm creating from a state of being. And so I did a thought experiment earlier last year. I said, I want to create from my state of being, and I want to create money straight up from my state of being of appreciation. And I spent time focusing on appreciation. What do I appreciate? And then I created that energy. And then it was like, well, okay, I want to create something measurable. And this is where a lot of people kind of miss, they get it wrong. They go, oh, I want the bills paid. Well, okay, just the bills will get paid. You want the bills taken care of. Why? Because you want to feel taken care of. Okay. So if you're hesitant, like let's say you want to I was talking to a client yesterday. She had sales calls. I gotta do the sales calls. I said, well, the state of being she would have once she, when she thinks about doing things is like, yeah, I took care of the bills. Take care of the sales calls. take care of yourself. And we talked about this earlier this week first in clarity, then commitment, and then what do we care about? Okay, so that's why we're actually building on all of that. So if you want to create money so you're taken care of, if you want to create money so that you have peace of mind, what you really want is the peace of mind. Really what you want is the flow and the ease. What you really want is the agency and the evidence, and what supports it is cash. And believe me, I love cash. I love getting paid. It's my favorite thing. I love getting paid. Okay. I have no problem letting people know it's time to pay me. I love it. Okay. So, what state of being do you want to receive? What state of being do you want to be in that money will take care of for you? Confidence, right? If something comes up, there's no worries. It's taken care of. Yeah. You know what? My family, we need to spend some time together. Let's take a vacation, or let's all go back home to our home, home roost there. And no, we don't want to sleep on grandma's floor. Thank you very much. We want to go ahead and get a nice hotel so everybody's comfortable and we can have fun. We can invite everybody to the hotel and have dinner and swim in the pool, and then we can go play and go do stuff, right? We want to have quality experiences. We have a vision of something that means something to us. Like I'm looking at Shamim. Hi, Shamim. Hello, beautiful Crystal. Pardon me, I'm still finishing up on this. There's things that matter to us. So we want to know that what we do, what we think about, our time, effort, energy here on the planet will matter. So whatever it is that you are commanding for, what's on the other side of it? Well, hello, Mr. David. We're happy to see you today. What's on the other side of that? And we want to start with that state of being. Many years ago, I was in a really desperate situation. I mean, on every level. My life had exploded, and my belief in everything was questioned. And I was in church and I was singing a song, and it was like something along the lines of, Lord, I put all my trust in you. And it's a beautiful song. And in this church, we only sang the song like 3 times. And I'm started thinking, going, yeah, I have my trust in the Lord, in this, and we could call it the universe, our higher self, our greater intelligence. Yeah. But I thought, if I could measure the trust I have, and thinking of poker chips, and I don't know why, I've just suddenly remembered playing poker at home. And the lowest value was the white chips. And I was like, I'm down to my last couple of chips here. But you know what? You know what? I'm going to put them on you. I'm going to put them on this greater thing. God, I'm putting it all on you. Whatever trust I have, I'm putting in you. And it was literally like hitting the jackpot. And I got a direct download of everything's changing. And in fact, this week, and it was so clear, it was like this week, it's going to be really hard, but by the middle of the week, every single thing's going to be turned around. And it literally did. Tuesday night, I wanted to leave the planet. By Wednesday noon, everything turned around. It was night and day. And the money I needed, the support I needed, the problems I needed resolved, the thing I desired the most, every single thing happened. And so, whatever chips you have today, in trust, in faith, in willingness, tune in your mind's eye. And how much trust do you have? Because if you want the money so that you can trust that when bills come or there's an emergency, let's create that trust now. Who's in? Who wants to go for it? Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. That's what's up today. And thank you, Shamim. Yeah. And oh, that's Crystal. Everybody's, I mean, we got people with big visions who want to make a big impact in the world. Absolutely. Crystal's like, yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in. Okay, fantastico. Okay, so let's go for it. Enough talking, right? So we have our command, and today we're commanding for cash. And I know that you have a cash money need. You know, there's that. What is the old joke where someone said, I got 99 problems, but money in one? And someone said, I literally have 99 problems and money would solve every one of them. Right now, we know. Right now, you don't know how to trust and know and believe that that money will absolutely be there. That all your needs are beautifully and abundantly met. And you may not know how to shift your thoughts to have cash rich thoughts. So we're going to start with commands, and I'm going to be doing them for you. And you can follow along mentally. And anything that you want to add during this time when we're all in this theta field together, go right ahead. And we're going to be tuning in, and everyone will benefit. Okay, because we're all co-creating this experience together. I also want to say, if you are watching this by replay, you are already in the circle, my friend. You're already here, and you can walk right up with us, and you will absolutely feel the energetic shift. Pardon me. So we're going to go through the 6 steps of the one command. But first, before we do, what state of being do you want to receive your blessing? Yeah, let's just call it the blessing. It could be, hey, my bills are suddenly, like, something happened that they got wiped out. Thank you. Wow, I didn't know I qualified for a special grant. Or why are you erasing that? Thank you. Like that happened with Lucy. She had $50,000 worth of debt immediately eliminated when she forgave her own debts, forgave herself for creating the debt. So what state of being do you want your good to arrive? And I love appreciation and gratitude. Because you can go, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I really appreciate it. Yeah, there was some time and effort. You went through that and you did that for me. Yeah. So right now, just close your eyes and think about what you appreciate and what you're grateful for. And the people in your life, the opportunities. Hey, there's opportunities all around us all the time, but because our minds are so occupied, we can't see it. So let's just be grateful for those opportunities, seen and unseen. Be appreciative. Now, I know appreciation's a trigger word because very often when we were little, we got something we didn't want and we were told, well, you should appreciate it. This is not that case at all. We want you to get what you want, what you really, really want. Because it's within your right. It's your power. It's your birthright. Settle into your body. And think about everything you're grateful for. And here's the next one. I want you to bless all of your creation. Even if you go, well, that's an unintended creation. Oh, debt. I'm going to bless this debt. Yep. I've got a crappy neighbor. Yep. My house is too little. My house is messy. Yep. It looks like my normal stream of income isn't here anymore. Yep, bless it. I'm confused. Yep, bless it. Bless it. Oh, I bless every creation. I bless my creation. And now I release it so that I may create something new. And so now, in your mind's eye, I want you to gather all of your creation. I don't know what that would look like. Gather all your creation. Your house, your car, your relationships, whatever represents your health, all your creations. Hey, I got a little sofa I bought this year. I love it. But you know what? I've already realized I'd like another kind of sofa. I love this sofa. I bless it. Now I'm going to release it. I'm going to send this sofa up. So in your mind's eye, like a tractor beam, lock on to all of it. Okay? And just say, thank you. Roll your eyes up, and I want you to send all your creation up, 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 up. Just send it right up to the great creator. All the ways that you've created cash in the past, all the ways you've provided for yourself, send all that up so that you can release it. And what you're going to love this next part. You're going to love what happens after all of this. So send it up. And now we have a new field. We have new room. Let your eyes relax. We have space to create. Now ground. And just feel your connection to the earth and the earth's connection to you and the richness of the earth. The earth is so rich that literally the dirt beneath our feet has value. Beautiful, beautiful. Now just feel the richness of the earth and of everything from your environment that surrounds you. Start aligning to you as you bring your attention to your heart and align it to your purpose, which our purpose today is commanding cash and riches, abundance in all its forms. So just align that richness in you, aligning to the richness outside of you. Because you're a darling, you're a peach. You've got a richness of experience, of skills, attributes, abilities. There is a beauty in your soul. You're a good person. You have skills and talents. And I want you to think about that word talent. In the old days, what did they call money? Talent. What do people pay for now? Your talents, your skills, right? So allow the talents in you aligning to the gold talents outside of you. Isn't that a fun idea? Go, yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah, look how rich you are. And guess what? That's your innate abilities. Then you have your skills that you can add to at any time. There are skills that were not needed even 10 years ago that pay really well now, that pay huge amounts, that require relatively little effort. It just requires time and energy, and it aligns to your natural talents. Yeah. Oh, and now between knowing and not knowing, right here in this field, bring in the gratitude from this heart chakra, that appreciation, feeling appreciated. Breathe in and out. Now I invite you to become aware of your connection to Source. With your eyes closed, Very lightly, just lift your chin up. Shift your shoulders back. Lift your chest up a bit. Right now, already, are you feeling yourself open just in shifting your body position? I wonder what else can shift to make it easy for you to connect and receive. So now, with your eyes closed, roll your eyes up softly as if you're trying to look up through the top of your head. And I'll let you know when you can release them. And you're already there. We're just going to break through this ordinary consciousness right into this plane, this field of pure, open potential. We're going to start stating commands. Again, you can say it out loud or just follow along mentally. I don't know how. I have an incredible capacity to trust and believe. I only know that I can trust myself to believe that there is something greater for me that's available to me now. And I receive it now. And I am fulfilled. And just let your eyes relax as that expands. And I don't know how. I am creating an amazing field of appreciation and gratitude inside of me and outside of me that facilitates receiving all that I want, need, or desire. I only know that I already have everything I want, need, or desire. And everything that I want, need, or desire wants me, desires me, and trusts me, and believes in me now. And I am fulfilled. And I don't know how. My eyes are awake. My eyes are opened. I have a greater awareness and I have a capacity to see, know, and do the opportunities around me, to connect into the riches around me. When I see an opportunity, I have the ability to take action. I don't know how to know that. I don't know how to trust that. I don't know how to believe that. I only know it is true now, and I am fulfilled. Notice how I'm meeting whatever fears. This is called, we're doing a riff in the commands. So now we're just in this field, and I don't know how. I absolutely know that all the money I need is already here. I don't know how I know, absolutely know, that every bill is paid in full. And I have more coming in now. I don't know how money is just showing up that is separate from my work, my effort, my labor. I don't know how money shows up, whether I believe or not. I only know that money keeps coming to me now. In all the ways I love to receive it. I love surprise money. I love finding money. I love making money. I love watching those credits stack up in my bank account. I love watching those debits go down, down, down in my checking account. I love watching that flow in. I love valuable things coming into my life that are worth a lot of money, that if I wanted to, I could trade it, I could leverage it, I could make it into something else. I love cash money. I love checks. I love cryptocurrency. I love all the forms of money, and it loves me. I am delighting in all the ways that riches are showing up. I love amazing coincidences. I love happy accidents, and it's all happening for me now. And I don't know how opportunities out of the blue are showing up. I only know I'm ready for that opportunity now. I don't know how the best clients are showing up for me now, and my appointment calendar's full. I don't know how my classes are full. I don't know how I'm getting paid to speak. I'm getting paid to just be myself. I only know that I'm richly and abundantly compensated for just being me now, and I am fulfilled. I'm just let all that go. We're going to let all that expand out to an idea even greater that serves even more good in its fulfillment. And now, just in your mind's eye, come back down into your body and start to receive and witness all that money in all its forms, and watch as you're laughing and you're telling these great stories about the cool thing that just happened, and you're encouraging someone who said, oh, I don't have the money, and you go, oh, wait till I tell you this cool story about manifesting. And now, just for a moment, be still and witness all of your creation starting to arrive, shifted, realigned, hey, cleaned up, dusted off. Everything you no longer need is completely released. Everything you want, need, or desire. But look at your beautiful creation arriving. Your home, your furniture, your car, your relationships, your divine health, all the fun experiences that you want to create, that you want to experience, all those happy memories. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And now, just as you're receiving in this greater state of being, in this field of appreciation and gratitude, this trust and this confidence, we're just going to unwind so that you can make even more room within you. And we're going to let the words come into your mouth. We're going to let that greater state of being arrive. And we're just going to watch that jackpot flow in. You've hit it. It's there. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you may already be getting ideas about what to do, and that is your helpful mind. But say, thank you. Is there a better way? Thank you. Because that's what my mind did when I said, I want to create money from my state of being. And my beautiful, busy mind said, let's do this thing. And I said, thank you, but I've decided to create this. And I said, I want to create $1,000 just for my state of being. And literally in less than an hour, someone contacted me and said they wanted to send me $1,000. I wonder what amazing thing could happen for you. Of course, today, make notes, check in. And you know what? I'm going to give you a little challenge. Today is, at the time of this, it's March 4th, 2022. Whenever you watch this, 2 months from now, make a note, 2 months from now, your life is going to be completely different. 2 months from now. Make a note, write it down, pay attention. We want to create measurable results. So when you get that inspired action, or you see that opportunity, and even though you might not know how, it's like, wow, that looks like a multi-million-dollar opportunity. I've never done anything like that. Just go for it. Be bold as brass. Okay? Be bold as brass. I want to mention that now this is in my Facebook group, but also if you're part of the TOC Commanding Wealth, you'll see this announcement that I'm doing an abundance and opportunity tarot reading. And I will put the link here in the comments for you, and I'll put them even in the comments of the Facebook group. Okay. So that way, if you want to get that booked this weekend, I am available to do that for you. Okay. So was this fun today? Did you have fun? All right, we do this every Friday at 9 o'clock, and these daily commands are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central, right here, whatever channel you're getting this on. This is where they'll appear, and when you see the announcement pop up, be sure and tap, get reminder. okay? And if I can be of any help or service to you, please be sure and let me know, because I work with people in, I don't even like to say clearing limiting beliefs anymore, because we don't have to clear anymore. What we have to do is connect into an idea even greater, and to allow ourselves to expand ourselves, our thinking, and our state of being to meet it. And then whatever comes up, we are able to deal with it. So if you're ready to operate from a greater state of being, to have a greater impact and a greater sense of agency, hey, let's talk. And all you have to do is connect with me through, this is the link to my appointment calendar, bit.ly/big vision coach. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Yeah. Crystal's on board. Oh, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I thank you for taking time. You have an amazing weekend. Until next time, this is Catherine Perry, the Big Vision Coach, and I witness your mastery. Bye-bye.